Howard University. I'm here tonight to talk to you about the review of the 2010 FIFA World Cup. The 2010 FIFA World Cup was the 19th World Cup in history, and it took place in South Africa on the 11th of June 2010 to the 11th of July 2010. Well, the final match was played in Soccer City, Johannesburg, on the 11th of July 2010, and the match between Spain and Netherlands. I would like to talk about both teams, the prior games before the final. Well, Spain entered the competition as the reigning European champions. They won the Euro 2008 competition. Well, they lost their first game to Switzerland, but they recovered well to win 2-0 against Honduras, and then they finished their group game against Chile by winning 2-1. Well, in the second round, they beat Portugal 1-0, which was a very tough match because they had to struggle to win. And they beat Paraguay by the same scoreline in the quarterfinals. And in the semifinals, well, they beat the Germans by the same scoreline, 1-0. So I also like to talk about the Netherlands, and they entered the competition as one of the most exciting teams. They defeated Denmark in their opening game 2-0. They won against Japan 1-0 in the second game, and they finished the group with a 2-1 win over Cameroon, the strongest African team in the World Cup. In the second round, they defeated Slovakia 2-1, and they defeated the Brazilian team, which was hailed as the best team at that time, and they won that game by 2-1. And in the semifinals, they beat Uruguay 3-2. Well, both teams were looking to win the competition for the first time in their history, and they lined up in the same formation. I'd like to talk about the match proper now. Well, the match had the most yellow cards awarded ever in a World Cup final. And both teams, like I said before, lined up in the same formation. And at this point, I'd like to give you all these slides to look at so you can attest to the fact that they both lined up in the same formation. Sorry, you don't have one, but for the Netherlands, well, their goalkeeper was Martin Stekelenburg, while their right back was Gregory van der Wiel, the centre backs were Johnny Heitinga and Joris Matthijssen, and the left back was Giovanni van Bronckhorst, who happened to be their captain. While their defensive midfielder was Mark van Bommel. Also, the second defensive midfielder was Nigel de Jong. While their right winger was Arjen Robben. Their left winger was Dirk Kuyt, and their striker was none other than Robin van Persie. And well, for Spain, the goalkeeper was the captain, Iker Casillas. The right back was Sergio Ramos. The centre backs were Carlos Puyol and Gerard Piqué. The left back was Johan Capdevila. Well, the defensive midfielders were Sergio Busquets and Xavi Hernandez. Well, the attacking midfielder was second defensive midfielder was Xabi Alonso, and the attacking midfielder was Xavi Hernandez. And the left winger was Pedro. The right winger was Andres Iniesta, and the forward was David Villa. Well, the referee of the match was Howard Webb from England. Well, during the match, the Netherlands had several chances to score in the game, but they were wasteful as they could not finish, most especially Arjen Robben missed their best chance. During the game, Spain had only one notable chance to score, which their defender, Sergio Ramos, missed. But after 90 minutes, both teams were unable to score, and then the match proceeded to extra time. The rule says the extra time was to last 30 minutes, no matter the score line. It has to last for 30 minutes. But during the extra time, Johnny Heitinga of Netherlands was sent off from the game on the 109th minute by the referee for dangerous play. That meant that the Dutch team had to finish the rest of the game with 10 men instead of 11. It began to look like both teams were going to settle for a penalty shootout, but on the 116th minute, Spain scored the winning goal. They did this through Andres Iniesta. Well, a series of passes finally ended up by Fabregas passing the ball to Iniesta, who fired the shot into the net and celebrated. And if you look down there on the slide, you see him, how he shot and how he celebrated by taking off his shirt in respect to his friend Dani Ake, saying in Spanish, he's always with us. I'd like to talk about the public reception of the match. The day after the match, all Dutch legends came together and criticized the Dutch team for their dangerous play during the game because they were so rough, and they went on to say that they did not play to the standards of every Dutch team that's been known. But the general opinion of the match was that it was a good match, and I'd like to say my own opinion, it was a very good match. Well, that's my review on the FIFA 2010 World Cup. Thank you for listening to me. At this point, I'd like to ask you any questions. Yeah.
The writings on the shirt of this guy.
Yeah.
Is the guy dead, and was he a player of his team?
Yeah, it's his personal friend. He was a player of another team. So the guy actually died of a heart attack.